Easy, Eleum Loyce. Let us see if we can press on to that bonfire here. It's our last unfinished business from the previous session. I think it will help us significantly to press on through this area first. If only I can get through the many icy nights between me and my prize. Snow shoveling them away as I am with my Zweihander. Alright. Oh, we're getting there. Just try to avoid the doggies if I can. This is my plan. Hello there. So sorry, is the notification not working? Oh, that was close. So sorry. Technical difficulties out there. Okay. But lovely to see you. Really? You think this is the time to survive and make your play to kill me? I disagree, but we can discuss it, sure. That's rough. There I go dying again. I'm wondering if there's a few of these guys. Oh, no problem at all. Wondering if there's a few of these guys I can just avoid, like the doggies, until we get to that bonfire. That is the main goal. Not sure why I'm trying to clear out each and every one between me and it. Good morning. Lovely to see you. Hello, hello. Getting quite the party going here. I hope someone brought dip. I have a chip if someone brought a dip. also have punch. I worked pretty hard on it. It's got tangerines, if you were curious. Is in fact about 90% tangerine rind. It's more of a mash than a juice, really, but I think it's tasty. If you'd like a sip. If you'd like to perhaps slip in and have a sip of my dip, that'd be just fine, sure. These are the guys I'm wondering if I can just, aggravate and avoid. Get them involved in an AA meeting. And then perhaps I can catch up to the traffic jam here. Or perhaps not. Perhaps I'll just run for the hills. Why are you still alive? Join your friends. Don't make me ask again. That was close. That was very desperately close. And we made it. Whew. Alright, 2 more if memory serves. Alright. We're back. And we made it. Now we can finally press on. What is beyond the bonfire? I think if I suffered a move combination like that, I'd just go ahead and die, really. Oh, missed. A shame. There we go. Not today, icy spikes. My soft bum meat, not for you. Okay, you can have a little as a treat. Because you finished all of your homework. Or as we call it now, work. All right. moving right along. Footloose, fancy-free for sure. Are you gonna do a spell at me if I try this door? Okay. No time for such things. Bit of a beefcake here. And yet can still be staggered. That's my favorite kind of beefcake. I've just been realizing lately, by the way, that one of the weird things they seem to have changed between Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2 is that the bodies, after like the first millisecond, are no longer part of the physics system. You know, you used to be able to kind of ragdoll people around. And that was always fun. And caused no end of false alarms. Thinking people were still alive, but apparently they took that out. And I just didn't even notice until now. I'll have to kick around corpses in another game. That's fine. Group of dudes out on the wall. My dudes. Just gonna go this way. Yikes. No. No tang for you. You have not earned it. There's that guy who was trying to ambush me. Alright. There's a lot of stuff in this level, including a mimic. Yikes. That is trapped in this ice. And I am assuming at some point you can remove the ice, or perhaps there is a spell I already possess that does it. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it will become clear to us. And I'm still wondering when they're going to come into play. It seems only a matter of time. At the moment there seems to be a, no, it's too cold to attack you thing going on. But if I somehow melt the ice, will that still be the case? These are my questions. This looks like a good place to get shot by ballistas. Are they invisible? Okay. Okay. There you are. Yikes. Good to know. So I think both whatever's growling in the boss arena and these gentlemen atop the wall are both hiding from me, to say the least. Trying to get me to destroy my Zweihander on the walls. Yikes. I wonder if they cast a shadow, if I can, get them down here. Though it would stand to reason that if I cannot see them with the naked eye, they would not cast a shadow. Well, let's just run for it. I suppose it's too much to hope that there may be a pair of, I don't know, Benjamin Franklin glasses? Is that a thing that I could have here? no. Ah, I wonder if this is the top of that coffin lift. Regrettably, though, it seems like it would just be an obstacle removal, no matter what. It's not actually like a shortcut, usable elevator, because it's all full of coffins. So, yay, I can now get down there, but boo, I can't get down there. If you know what I'm saying. Oh. Really wish that had staggered you the first time. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Yeah, let's both rejuvenate ourselves. Try this again. Okay. And you? What do you have to say for yourself? Is it just a lot of whooshing, is it? Okay. Ah, that's a one-way trip. I was about to hastily take. Let's take a peek up here first. Then we can make a hasty trip. I just don't think I went this way at all. Nice. This is back around towards the entrance. Hidden path. Oh, wow. All kinds of invisible stuff here. Give me a moment. Invisible ladder. I'll be right back with you. If I don't die in this room to an easy understair dog. Ah, there's 4. Well, I'm terrified of death now. And I've missed. Great. Oh. That is such a shame. Okay. So easy if you don't miss twice. Okay, now let's take a peek. Looks like this guy may have been ascending the staircase just at the wrong time. Cheap. Tawdry. But fair. You guys ever get tickets to that cheap, tawdry but fair? No? Just me? Okay. Alright. Dead end. Kind of glad for it, really? Since we have so many open paths. There we go. I still have to go this way. There is a staircase below, but let's see what's up here. So strange. I don't think there is any other invisible ladder in the game that I know of. But how would I know of it? Okay. A powerful miracle. Hidden in the old kingdom. Well, that's going to be fun to play with. Alright, now we can go below. You keep saying that. I'll continue to ignore your kind and wise advice. I regret to inform you. Wow. Okay. I've just taken a priestess's eyes. I think that's probably a felony in some states. Not to mention internationally. Taking a priestess's eyes, that'll get Interpol on you for sure. Nice hammer. Oh, come on. Oh, so close. Very fancy armor set. Pity he had to die. We could have been fast friends. We could have huddled together for body warmth, at the very least. As fast friends do. Under very specific television-induced circumstances. I heard that charging out of the corner of my ear. My sword is getting very damaged. I don't know if it's the icy wind out there or what exactly is causing it. Much more damaged than usual. This appears to be one of those, passive enemies meditating outside. Now finally attacking. And what is that sound? What is the sound I'm hearing? Goodness. Let me hold up. Santa Lucia, if I am pronouncing that right, Saint Lucy, is the Italian saint said to protect eyes and sight. So in Italian, when you've been searching for something that was clearly visible, and you have been missing it, people sometimes yell, Santa Lucia! That is fascinating, and very relevant to the current eye situation. Okay. The double stagger. Spearman, how was your day? Back. Back, I say. Find out what baby got and get yourself some. You with your ranged. You with your high fire defenses. Okay, I am beginning to wonder if I should perhaps be human, in case a terrible beastie is waiting just around the corner and I'm missing summon signs. But I also don't want to waste humanity if I'm just going to die to another low-level swordsman soon. Spoiler alert, I am. That will happen. The Santa Lucia is often portrayed in religious paintings as holding some eyes on a plate. Just a couple of peeled grapes for you. That's nice. I love how she's said to protect eyes and sight, and yet is offering them up on a platter. See, I'll take very good care of them. Look at these. Perfectly preserved. I thought I would get to keep them in my skull, though. Is that not part of it? Mm-hmm. Oh, would you please? Do you mind? Oh, here's a tricky situation to de-ice, for sure. What with 3 golem giants to contend with. Looks as though this path may be blocked for now. Interesting that there seems to be like half of this entire area locked behind the ice. As though it will be a multi-tiered melt the ice and then return to every area situation. Alright. Dark spirit ahead. There he is. They were right. Yikes. I have no idea how I could have avoided that. I don't know if he was invisible or if I just didn't see him at all, sneaking up behind me. Hello and welcome. Very glad you're lurking. Behind some sort of crimson shower, mat, I hope? Just peeking. So let's see if I can get back there again. Yikes. That was that easy night. Please switch. Well, of course I can't use the bonfire. That'd just be silly. But it was worth a try, in my defense. Just outside my home? Not behind a crimson bath mat at all? Hidden in my underbushes. I can't believe it. And I just had them trimmed. I didn't have my overbushes trimmed. I didn't think anyone would really care about those. I so seldom look above them. What with all the depression. Just gonna get one quick hit in and then prepare myself. Prepare myself a little better. for the resulting ambush. Come back here and let me poke at you. Let me poke. Good. Just barely. Ah, yikes. Keep catching it. Right in the face. Okay. Him. Is this metaphorical? I don't know what bushes we're beating around. That is the way to say it. They're kind of metaphorical bushes, yeah. They're allegorical. Assuming that is the spirit in question. But that raises the question, is he just invisible now? Is he with us now? Do you see the spirit of Holy Knight Orheim around the table? Ah, so much shieldery. Shield-based defense plans that are very effective. We'll try it again. No problem. I'm going to take a sip. Pardon me. All right. It's quite the death knell. I do appreciate knowing exactly when I don't have to worry about them anymore. This just does not seem to be very effective. Hardly worth it. Click, click. Just in case. Spear, good to see you. Would you mind settling down? Thank you. Okay. So I just need to not get caught in a bad situation here. If I can somehow attract one of the knights, that would be great. Ah, and then not miss would also be super great. Run, run, run. Run. There you go. He figured it out. I will not die on these stairs again. So where is the invisible red man? Are you hiding in these barrels, red man? How would I know? Since you're just so very invisible. Ah, he is hiding as a barrel. He is actually changing himself into a barrel to trick me. I have never seen this before. What a weird area. With your old kingdom magics. And your incredible amounts of health. Goodness me. There we go. Well, I'm going to be scared of barrels forever now. That will happen. Alright. I got a silver talisman. And this does appear to be back at the entrance. So I wonder if that boss, the growly thing in there, was indeed invisible, like the rest of these guys, this whole time. But now that I have the eyes of the Priestess, perhaps I'll be able to see it? Otherwise, why would they put me back here? I will assume that's the case. But that makes me very curious about another area real quick. Huh, you can see that ladder now, too. I wonder if it's because I have the eyes, or not. It's like an angle thing. So many questions about this strange area. So let me check one thing, just to satisfy my curiosity momentarily. This is the first place I remember seeing invisible guys in the normal game. It would be perfectly understandable if they're a completely different sect of guys and not related to this, but it does make me curious. Because if you could lock on to them, well, this whole area would be doable. Yeah, you can totally see them now. Now that I've stolen a priestess's eyes, this is fantastic. Very, very good to know. So I'm assuming, after you get to Eleum Loyce, any of the invisible guys you've fought previously, you can suddenly lock on to now. Well, I'm just super grateful. Alright. Jumping back to the icy north. Let's see. What sort of invisible beastie awaits us? Perhaps we can find some friends as well. With the careful use of taffy. Try not to get it stuck in your gums. That's what causes decay. Okay. Two lovely friends. Thank you both for your time. Let's see what awaits us. As I adjust my microphone. There it is. lurking above the far doorway, much like Lupus Buea. Okay, terrified. Absolutely terrified. Wait, you can explode, or was that Steelheart? Must have been Steelheart. Oh, you can, however, do ice magics. Many varied and dangerous ice magics, it seems. Aha! Well, that's devastating. It's devastating to my case, Your Honor. Caught me with a stalagmite. Ouch. Such a varied moveset. Wouldn't that have been nice? If that had hit, oh, that would have been great. No, don't get angry at me. I did nothing. I'm not involved in this. I promise. I shouldn't have stood there. Apparently. That was exactly where I should not have stood. Okay. Well, now we know what we're in for. Let's try that again. Would definitely be impossible, in my opinion, without the distraction of another party. May be impossible regardless. I don't seem to be doing a lot of damage either. That is a trend throughout this entire area. But I'm genuinely wondering if, like, lightning is not helping me. If perhaps a flame weapon or something would be more effective. So I may have to go upgrade at some point. But we'll give it another shot in the meantime. That's fair. I was spanking you rather unfortunately. Oh, that does nothing. Okay. Oh, little damage. Oh, that's very kind. A lot of people were asking during the last No Sleep stream if I was going to be partaking soon. I would absolutely love to. I have not heard anything about it, regrettably. But I am ready and willing. Ah, I should have waited on that dodge. Oh boy, I should have waited. Okay. That was like a direct shot to the face, and it seemed to do less damage, if anything. Golly. I need to stop standing directly behind her, I think. Oh, darn it. That's not gonna help. So is not going to help. Okay. Just me. And I'm dead. So yeah, that's about where we got her down to last time. Difficult to get past there. That is very kind of people to ask. I seem to float about on the periphery so often. I have no concept of people wanting me to do things. And I should. I should be more aware. I would absolutely love to be involved. I'm very glad, what with everything strange happening in the world, as regrettable as it is, we've had a little more time to work on projects like these internally. And I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see David and the gang doing things we've been hoping to do for a long time. Alright. So, let us take a very, very brief detour. We will come right back. I'm just wondering if perhaps this is not the weapon for me at this exact moment. Let me see what else I may have access to back in Majula. Welcome back. I'm so sorry. Did it cut out on you? Oh, just another failed attempt at the boss. She bested us in the end. Literally right in my end. Aha! The return! The grand return! Okay, so this might not be terrible. However, it has a faith modifier that I don't know. Wrong one. Not the bonfire, the herald. I don't know how many levels that would be away from me. Maybe quite a few. Yes. Almost 7. So I would need to level up 7 times at 30,000 apiece in order to even use that. Darn. That is a shame. What else do I have? A fire longsword? That doesn't sound like a good idea. Yikes. So I really don't have anything better than what I'm trying with now. Let me see. I guess I don't have any souls either from my many failed attempts. I was going to see if I could even upgrade my armor a bit, but maybe it's just not going to happen. Oh, when you went to the live show, was that in, I want to say, Colchester, perhaps? You went alone, and a lady asked if she could sit with you as she was also alone, and you got to talking, and she was very upset that I was not there, as I am, perhaps, her favorite. She may have a new favorite now, but when this story was founded, that is very, very kind. So you have a new friend. Thanks to your shared love of weirdos. Okay. There must be something, some weakness at play here that I am not taking advantage of. Let me look up this battle just briefly. The King's Pet. Yes, is fully invisible before you obtain the eyes of the Priestess. And not necessarily any weaknesses that I am seeing. Very resistant to magic, and very powerful with magic. That is what is hurting me. Okay, I guess I'm on my own. Did I just use one? Yes, I have smooth skin. Let's give it one more shot. Then I will regrettably be about out of time for the day. But at least we progress to the point where we can try it here. If we have to come back later, so be it. We can always try out that other area we opened too behind a portal, the Ziggurat Sanctum area. So we'll have options should I fail thrice. But I will give it my all. Actually, pardon me one moment before she becomes aggressive. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's try it. Doing spells, that's fine. That's probably the easiest thing to hit you while you're doing, so yeah. Really wish I dodged either of those. I gotta get out of there. That was foolish. No, thank you. I don't want to be in your fangs. Do another magic spell. But not that one. Yikes. That was the wrong time. Ooh. Oh, man. Thank you for taking pity on me and not following up on that one. I appreciate it. Do a spell. Do a spell. Please? Please do a spell? Ow. I should be dead. And I am. Rats! So close. That was probably doable that time. If I just had another minute of Masterless Glencour alive, who knows what would be possible. So yes, we are very, very close to being able to progress there, but I'm not sure if I should try to grind out another area and to stop wasting this entire session. That is very, very fun, though. Like, one of the more interesting boss battles I have taken part in. Such a breadth of moves. So let's get a quick peek into here, just to see some progress before we quit out for the day. And we will certainly be back there, after I perhaps grind up my faith in order to use a fire weapon. We'll figure it out. But let's look in here. Now that we have nothing to lose, that's my favorite time to explore. Alright, potential future shortcut there. So this is that other portal we opened and went to an old kingdom. This is the Sunken King, I believe. Seems to be suffering some form of poison plague or something. Quite a few archers. Let's get behind where the archers can get us. Or not. that they don't stagger easy. Alright. So we are up here. I wonder if these lit up obelisk-looking things are switches of some sort? Yes, they are. Interesting. Okay, give me just 1 second here. I will hope I am safe for a moment. But I wasn't safe for a moment. We have a mystical musical madness redemption. The greatest enemy of all. I have no idea what this thing is beyond that it brought a new guy to me. Can I send it back down? Oh, can I send it back down to the sunken city? Can I send myself down to meet the sunken king? If I can't send myself down, it will be quite a pity. And I'm stuck. Okay. Good thing I went to the dragon area first and got this, aged feather. That's exactly what this is useful for. As I checked to make sure I was unmuted for that entire song. That would have been a shame. Finally made up a song, and yeah, I wasn't even broadcasting. I hope it went out. There must be some other way I'm not seeing. This is a very strange, narrow corridor of unfortunateness. Let's see what that does. Oh, fancy. It does quite a bit of damage to them. And they all have to run for their new cokes. Oh, hardly ruining. I still desperately need to make up more of those. Conjure up another accent I can do. Ooh, I do not have Estus equipped. There we go. All bob and weave. Hey! Hey, come back here! A lovely view out there. Some sort of dappled quartz? I'm not sure. So there is another interesting potential path here. Let me send this down. I am seeing this item up there, which I am assuming I would have to jump onto the actual roof of this to get. Sorry. Premature. Okay. I've never been this high before. Fancy. I'm not seeing anything on top of that one, but I could likely send it down for another potential path. And there were probably other paths down that one as well. I just ended up stuck on one of them. Let me take a look down here if I can swing it. Interesting design. And we're back here. Okay. So that must be the actual moving piece itself with the design. That makes sense. But how would I get back up? Perhaps going down here full stop, not the right thing to do. It's very strange. Getting myself a lot of one-way tickets. Alright, we're going back. I could likely do a few British, perhaps. Something posh, something not posh. I am dreadful at American accents, despite having one, apparently. I can't necessarily do anything from out east. Boston, New York, Maine, lobster, etc. I should. I really should. That is very helpful. So not so much a method of transport as just a weapon to be deployed. Though to completely do the diligence, let me try hopping out here. If I can position myself correctly. Excuse me. I missed it. There it was. That was what I was hoping for. Let me try that one more time, hopefully without the added pressure. Was it not ready? It must not have been ready. Then I may as well take out these guys. Sure. Okay, you ready? You good? Okay, I suppose I could probably just drop down there without losing much health. Not really necessary to make it complicated. Oh, there we go. That's strange. It seems like using the Aged Feather... Pardon me? It seems like using the Aged Feather refreshes the guys, or respawns the guys, as if you sat on a bonfire, but it did not repair my sword or refill my Estus. So I was continuing to fight them, thinking that it was refreshing me each time because the guys were back, but that is not the case, apparently. And my sword is very close to, not being a sword anymore. Alright. So what does this one do? Aha. Nice. I assume that could be kind of a shortcut from the top as well. Fancy. Tempted, if no one is going to join me in here, to try to use some repair powder, very briefly. As this is quite bad. There we go, up to about half now. That is something. However, it is time for me to leave. I regret to inform you. I am not on the other side near... Oh, so many arrows. Let's just use the feather again. We'll get back down here. Alright. Couple of levers hit, couple of shortcuts opened. We know generally what type of guy we're facing. Poison Maceman. That's a start. We will be back here next time. I will try to continue to work through here and maybe grind up some faith for that tiger boss. Thank you so much for your patience and your encouragement. And the lovely discussion and kind words. I will hope to see you again very, very shortly here, as I wave goodbye with my green face and wish you the very, very best. Bye for now.